Back in 1991, early in the season, the Philadelphia Eagles lost their starting quarterback for the season to an ACL tear. The season seemed like it was over, and they had no chance to make the playoffs. Well, they still did not make the playoffs, by the way, spoiler alert. But their defense carried that team to a 10-7 record and was on the cusp of the playoffs. That defense is called the Gang Green Defense, and they are dominant. They're one of the most dominant defenses of all time. You had Eric Allen, excuse me, you had Eric Allen, you had Reggie White, you had Brown, you had Pitts, Simmons, Evans, Seth Joyner, Walters, Hopkins, Smith, Jenkins, Otis Smith. You had a lot of great players on this defense. And today we're adding this great defense to the 2024 Philadelphia Eagles. Shout out to a commenter down below for going ahead and recommending this defense. If you have any other defenses you want me to do, definitely tell me down below what defense I should do next. Now, shout out to Mick Rib for going ahead and suggesting this. So as I said before, yes, this is the crazy, insane defense. And, I mean, across the board, you go across every one of these guys. This team led an offense that had no quarterback, pretty much no nothing, and still got them to the almost the playoffs. I gotta keep saying almost because they went 10-7. That's such a crazy record to be so close with pretty much nothing but a defense. Dominant. Absolutely dominant. So let's see what ends up happening as today they take on McCorkle Jones and the New England Patriots. Alright. So far 3-0. Jalen Hurts, you cannot be the problem this year. The good thing is, in real life, the Eagles offense, hit or miss, right? Good thing is, in this game, is usually in Madden, the Eagles offense is pretty damn good. It's usually a plus thing for their team. It's not negative, which is a polar opposite of real life, I feel like. The first game with the Gang Green defense, 1 sack and 3 interceptions. Wow. All right. And I just realized, hold up. Okay, I don't know why. I saw Jenkins, I saw Ben Smith. I thought they had the same player profile. Player portrait. I don't know why. My brain just went like into dum-dum mode and was like, is that the same exact player portrait? No, it's not. Okay, so week 2, who does the Philadelphia Eagles play? Now keep in mind, this is a Philadelphia Eagles squad in real life who just went to the Super Bowl the year before that, and they had to play, they lost to the Chiefs. So they have a tough schedule. They don't have an easy schedule. I'm not sure what the schedule was like in real life for the Gang Green defense, whether or not it was considered easy or not. But in this game, this is a difficult schedule. Like, it's not easy to play this schedule. So their defense is going to be tested plentiful this year in this franchise. 7-0, 14-0. I will say one thing, this defense does not allow that much points. And I know, we're early in the season and I don't want to jinx them or anything, but so far this defense is not allowing much points at all. Let's see, Eagles and defensively, 3.5 sacks, 4.5, that's 5, that's 6. 6 sacks in this game and 1 interception. Man, Jesse Smalls looks so, he looks so aggressive. I don't know why. I think it's just because his name is Smalls, which automatically triggers my brain to think, like, it's the opposite. You know how, like, people name their dogs, and it'll be, like, a dog named, like, Smalls or something, or, like, Cupcake, and the dog's, like, 6 foot tall and, like, size of a double wide. Like, it's insane, okay? This is how it works. I don't know why. When people name someone Little, and then they're, like, 7 feet tall, but they call them Little something. Like, Little and then their name. It's kind of insane. Alright, so let's get right into this. Buccaneers. Should not be a tough game. Baker Mayfield should not be cooking on this defense. There should be no bacon going on this defense. Dude, this defense does not allow points. Oh my gosh. I figured the defense would be good, and so far you have seen this channel. We have done a lot of great defenses over the last week or two. But, holy lordy. Might be the first defense where I feel like they just do not allow points. 4, 5 sacks in this game and 1 interception. 1 interception and 5 sacks. This is going to be a long year for all these teams that we play against. Because now they're going to have to play this defense. I wonder what happens if I put all the greatest defenses in Madden at the same time. I might do that for a future video if you guys want to see it. At some point, there's just going to be no scoring. The MVP is going to be a defensive player. Alright, so I sim 1 week and we lost to the Commanders 24-21. Okay. Now we play the LA Rams. So our first loss of the season. 35-0 on the LA Rams. That's nasty. That is nasty, nasty, nasty. We beat the Aaron Rodgers-led Jets 28-21. Now we play the Dolphins. And does the Dolphins actually survive the gangrene defense? We'll see. My guess is no. 31-10. Yeah, it's not even close. Not even a chance in heck, bro. Not even a chance in heck. 38-10 again. It does help that the Eagles' offense is pretty damn good. Let me see. They should... I'll upgrade right here, but I have it set to the CPU auto upgrades. So if you see, like, upgrade and I'm not selecting it, it's not because of what I'm doing. It's because the CPU is supposed to auto upgrade. Yeah, okay. 1 bad game versus the Commanders kind of sucked, but it is what it is. Although this Eagles squad in real life, you know, they started off the season, what, like 10-1? They lost to the Jets, was the only loss they had. I mean, Jalen Hurts having a good season so far. DeAndre Swift doing good. Receiving doing good. 12.5 sacks for Reggie White. That's Jerome Brown's going crazy. How many touchdowns they have? 0 touchdowns so far. We're the #1 ranked offense. This is the best offense we've had so far in these videos. And I'm going to guess defensively. Yeah, we're #1. Yeah, 100%. We have the most sacks in the NFL, the second most forced fumbles, the most, tied for the most interceptions, at least allowed of rushing yards by 200 yards, and defensively, passing-wise, we're actually, where are we passing? We're like top 15 passing. We allowed the least amount of points by 40 points. Yeah, I can see why this defense got them to a 10-7 record, man. They don't mess around. All right, every single defense we have done so far had to have played or has to play Kansas City and has to play Patrick Mahomes, and they lost. Okay, they only allowed 13 points. I think that was the problem with their defense. I mean, offense, not the defense. Now they play the 49ers. That's gonna be a tough game. They won that game. Okay, now they're 10-2. Now they play the Cowboys. They won 35-0. Dak Prescott MVP, bro. Dak Prescott MVP. All right, man. Won the home stretch, boys. 12-2. Yep, 13-2. I'm gonna guess 14-2 after this game. Just a little hunch I have. Yep. And now they play 7-9 Giants, and I don't think that's going to be no competition. 15-2, not bad. 15-2, definitely not the worst. They play the 7-10 Bucks. I don't get how the NFC South is even legally allowed to still exist. All right, Jalen Hurts had a good season. DeAndre Swift had a great season. And now we look at the defense. 28 sacks for Reggie White. That is now officially a record. 14.5 sacks for Jerome Brown. We have Jesse Small, 7.5 sacks. Clyde Edwards-Simmons. Oh, I call him Clyde Edwards because I'm thinking Clyde Edwards-Hilaire. Clyde Simmons, not Edwards. I don't know why I keep singing Edwards. 0 pick sixes or fumble for sixes. That's surprising. We were the 6th ranked offense. #1 defense. We allowed the least amount of yards by 600 yards. We allowed the... We were not good against the pass. Wow. Hold up. Where are we pass-wise? Hang on. Hold up. Where are we at here? Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We were 7th against the pass. Top 10. Okay. We were the best against the run by 600 yards. We allowed 600 yards less than any other team in the NFL in the run game against the run game. 100 less points than the next team in points allowed. 67 sacks, which is over 20 more than the next team. Forced fumbles, we did kind of slacken. We came in, like 6 in forced fumbles. We were tied for the most interceptions in the league with 17. That is insane. Who won the MVP? Jalen Hurts was number 2 for MVP. So, I mean, in props, we definitely got that going for us. MVP-wise, we actually came in 2nd. All right, let's get right into this game and see what we can do. Philadelphia Eagles. Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Playoff City. 7-10 Bucks, who won the NFC South and should not be here. All right. How did they score 7? Now I'm kind of concerned. We don't... Okay, why are we allowing points in the playoffs? We do not allow points. What is going on? Why is Baker Mayfield cooking? Okay, I don't know why our defense just completely crapped the bed. But it looks like also Baker Mayfield kind of crapped the bed in the end there. Only 1 interception. The defense got 2. This defense had 0 sacks in this game, but 2 interceptions. So that's kind of disappointing. For the aspect I feel like they should have. They allowed a lot of points in that game, man. Who they play in the championship? Thankfully, Patrick Mahomes is not in the NFC. Or else there would be a problem. They put the Cowgirls. Okay. Alright, Cowgirls. Come to town. Time to play you guys. Last time we played them, we beat them 35-0. So, you could say it was an interesting ball game. But now they got to play in the rain. There's no Jerry's World here. There's only a gangrene defense ready to play them. And it's now 7-3. They could... Cowboys still scored 3 points in the first half. Okay, they finally scored a touchdown, but they got the extra point blocked. That's interesting. Oh, they came back in the end. And they won. Bro. That is disappointing. That is very disappointing. 4 sacks in that game. It really came down to the stalling we had for so long. Like, you go to the third quarter, and you see third quarter, fourth quarter, we didn't do anything on offense. We didn't score at all on offense. We did absolutely nothing. And it's like we had such good momentum, but then we just stalled out. And that's another problem I've seen so many times with this freaking... with a lot of these offenses, when we do these videos, like, the defense does the job. It's just the offense stalls out after a while, and they can't get the job done. It sucks, man. It is what it is, guys. Let's see who wins the Super Bowl. Who's the one? Who's the MVP? All right, and let's see who got the MVP of that. Lamar Jackson's MVP. Reggie White was Defensive Player of the Year. He was also Defensive Player of the Year. That's not surprising. Guys, tell me down below your thoughts and opinions. I'll see you guys next one. Peace.